Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. Going to an electric vehicle, sure, it'll reduce the amount you pay for your gas down to zero. Of course, what about that new proposed highway usage tax? Lauren Fix, the car coach, explains it all in today's Car Smarts.
Gas versus hybrid versus electric cars. This is a question I get all the time. Which car is best for you? Well, there are some factors that you need to know. Initial costs are wildly different, and so are the yearly maintenance, car insurance, and fuel costs. To help you make the best decision for your family, for your wallet, the insurance site Zebra has put together some information that might help you. I've pared it down to make it a lot easier so that you can decide what's best for you. When it comes to gas cars, the average price of the 10 most common gasoline-powered cars in the United States has an average initial cost of $33,797. Electric cars' average price is $66,997,000. The federal government and most states offer tax incentives to encourage people to purchase an electric vehicle, but make sure you qualify before you make that purchase. In addition to the purchase of an electric vehicle, you may also need to purchase charging equipment, which is not standard across all vehicles. Depending on the charging option you choose, you'll also need to install a charging station in your garage, which costs on average about $1,200 to purchase and install by a certified electrician. Hybrid cars have an average initial purchase price of $39,040. And if you purchase a plug-in hybrid model, you'll also need to buy charging equipment and possibly install a charger in your home. Non-plug-in charge cars are a good option as they don't require this charger, and hybrids may qualify for a tax incentive to lower that initial cost. The major maintenance costs to gasoline vehicles are fluid changes and replacement parts like batteries, brake pads, and spark plugs and tires. The most frequent maintenance for gasoline-powered vehicle is an oil change, which can range between $35 and $75, and the amount anywhere from $70 to $225 a year. Now, brake pads last about 40,000 miles, which can cost anywhere from $150 to $300 per axle, depending on your car. Now, maintenance for electric cars has some cost as well. Now, the battery pack is the biggest expense, which generally lasts about 8 to 10 years, and most manufacturers provide a warranty on the battery pack for the first 8 years or 100,000 miles. The cost of the battery will depend on your model needed and the current availability, but count on that costing about 4 figures. You'll also need to replace brake pads. As in any other car, fluids for any moving parts will be required maintenance as well. Now, the big expense for EVs are tires. They last about 30,000 to 40,000 miles before needing replacement, and the cost is about $250 to $400 per tire. Maintenance for hybrid cars, well, hybrids have both an electric and an internal combustion engine, meaning they'll have all the same maintenance costs as both types, but you'll still need regular oil changes to replace parts like tires and brake pads. Now let's take a look at insurance costs. The national average car insurance premium is $1,529. The national average insurance premium for an electric car in 2022 was $2,280 a year. Generally, a hybrid car costs 7% more to insure than a gasoline-powered car. We've seen it as much as 50% higher. One tank of gas for a typical gasoline-powered car would cost about $58 and last about 350 miles on average, which amounts to roughly 17 cents a mile. For EVs, it either costs less, the same, or more to operate an electric vehicle compared to a gasoline engine car. And while that's not a very satisfying answer, an EV will probably reduce your true cost of getting around, albeit maybe not overnight. I'm Lauren Fix, and you can find this information on my website, carcoachreports.com, and dailyflashshow.com.